Good morning, Coldwell Banker Brokers. Dennis Ledford with Broker Banter, probably one of your favorite weekly events. Not a lot to talk about this particular week, except that from what I'm reading, it's supposed to be hotter than hell. Maybe a thunderstorm tonight, but we still have the 4th coming up. And we will be closed on the 4th, but the office will be open on Saturday the 5th till our normal hours, 9 to noon. Piece I want to talk about is just purely communication. I think that's one of the things that I see in the PM department that has to be at a high level, and I just want to reemphasize it needs to be at a very high level for you as brokers with your buyers and your owners, because this is probably the biggest thing happening in their lives, and if they don't hear from you, it can be stressful. Even if you have very little to talk about, just give them some ideas of what you see happening on the market. If it's a listing, tell them about a few that have sold, tell them about a few that have come on the market, and talk about showings or lack of showings and what the remedy would be. That's going to be important to them. If you don't have anything to say, just call them on a Monday and say, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, not much has happened. I wish I had some more dialogue to share with you, but we just got to continue to market the property and potentially look at a price reduction. Typically, price drives everything, and the better the price in the eyes of the brokers and the buyers, the better opportunity you have to get showings and then potentially sales. Lisa, just so there was some confusion, I think, because I had some calls Monday that wondering where she was. She sent an email out Saturday saying that she is in Hawaii at Maui. I've got a couple photos from the lanai that she's sitting on, and looks like we'll be lucky to get her back. But she's gone until Monday afternoon and be in the office on Tuesday morning. So if Tish or I can help you, try and reach us at your convenience, and we'll do whatever we can to help. The other thing, as far as communication, one of the big pieces are front desk, and I'm not sure all of you give Amber the high five for how good she handles that front desk. I'm sure all of you have ideas that she should do this or this, but she handles some difficult situations, and I think every once in a while, if she's built you a great flyer or handled something very effectively, you know, just stop in and say, Amber, thanks for all you do, because she is key. She's the first person people meet when they walk into Coldwell Banker. I think that's all I have. I'm going to be enjoying the 4th of July. I think I'm going to a baseball game tomorrow night, and for some of you who knew my old partner, I'm having dinner with him tonight, which is going to be fun. That's it for today. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
Belt hits one high, hits it deep. It is out of here. He's done it again, and it's 2-0 Giants.
For me, home means a place where I can relax and not have to worry about the stresses of everyday life, and I can come home and just be with my family.
You know, I go to games all the time and I travel, and it's nice to be able to come relax and just do whatever and not have to be on like a strict baseball schedule.
Last season our home was in the city, in San Francisco, you know, and it was great. You know, we love the city. It's an awesome place to be, but the city home kind of really didn't do it for us. A home to me is a place to kind of get away from it all. So from that standpoint, we wanted to get out away from the city where it's quiet. I mean, obviously it's real quiet out here, and we just have room to breathe. So for us, it's a lot better out here.
We're both from Texas, a small town called Lufkin. We went to high school together, so that's how we met, and then I've just followed him around.
And Lufkin is a smaller town, like, you know, this area out here, so it's more of what we're used to. That's why we like to stay out here. Yeah.
And it's warmer. It's like 20 degrees warmer out here than it is in the city. So we like that a little. We're not really fond of the cold weather, so
yeah, they from Texas,
we like it out here.
This is just our set stuff here area.
I think every home has one of those. We just set it here. When I was a rookie with the team in 2011, I was playing the outfield, which I don't usually play a whole lot. They hit a fly ball to me, and in Milwaukee they have lights that go all the way around the stadium. So the ball got caught up in the lights, and I could not see where this ball was. So I'm moving around. I'm trying to just figure out how to get this ball out of the lights, and you know, in doing so, I kind of made myself look like a newborn animal, or a baby giraffe is what Kuiper called me, Dwayne Kuiper, on TV. So that kind of stuck with me ever since, and I think the fans, they like it quite a bit. So yeah, they love it. So every now and then I have a fan that'll give me some stuff, and that's what they give me right here. This was for my birthday back in April. Our life's going to change in a huge way in September. My wife's pregnant, so we're having our first kid. And that's another reason why we wanted to live out here as well. Like I said, we just have more space. We're not sharing walls with anybody. We just have our own place to go and where we can, you know, be our family.
I'm hoping like we bring the baby home and we just know everything.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. It comes to you naturally.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Probably not me.
We have a yard for our dog, and that's one of the main reasons why we also chose to live outside of the city, because she loves to be outside and run around, and you just can't have that in the city.
The thing that makes this our home most to me is just the fact that we have our dog around. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but we hadn't had our dog the past few years. I mean, we left her at home because we lived in apartments, and we learned from the first year that she does not do well in apartments. So once we got out here and we were able to bring her and just come sit outside and, you know, hang out with our dog and, you know, lounge around and do all that stuff, you know, more than any, I guess, personal possession we could bring, that's what makes it home to me.
She's like our child right now. Anyways, we'll see when that September comes if that changes.
And you know, for me, you know, I want our home to be a place that she's gonna love, because she is here twice as much as I am. I'm just here just to be lazy and lounge around until I go to the baseball field.